Hello everyone, my name is Alex Pope. I'm a post-16 student at Redland Green School and I'm standing for Bristol City Youth Council because I'm passionate about current political issues and want to make a difference for young people across our city. If I was elected, I would like to campaign on mitigating the impact that the COVID pandemic has had on young people. The disruption and isolation has led to long time periods out of school, as well as having a significant impact on our education and our mental health. This has hit particularly hard on those who are already socially and economically disadvantaged, and I would like to highlight this issue if I was elected to the council. I would also like to support the council in gaining better communication with young people across Bristol. In order to engage with different views and receive feedback on the work we've been doing, I would propose the introduction of school forums, open discussion events, and a more engaged presence on social media. So, please vote for me for Bristol City Youth Council. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Felix Massey. I'm a student at North Bristol Post-16 Centre at Redland Green School, and I'm campaigning for a seat on Bristol City Youth Council in Bristol North to tackle climate change and its social effects. I believe you should vote for me because I will always work extremely hard to make sure that the climate crisis is at the top of the agenda locally and that young people everywhere in the city feel that they can make a difference and make their views heard in a safe way. An estimated 300 people a year die in Bristol due to illegal air pollution, and this and other effects of extreme weather, such as flooding, disproportionately affect working class communities who emit the least. And this is an inequality I will fight to address, as well as addressing climate change in a holistic approach, also tackling things such as incentivising the use of public transport through increasing the living wage. I also have extensive experience organising the climate strikes that brought Greta Thunberg to Bristol, as well as RRR City, who fight for clean air legislation. You should vote for me because I'm a capable, committed candidate who deeply cares about protecting everyone, especially the most vulnerable, as well as advocating for equal representation. Thanks for listening and vote for me.
Good afternoon, my name is Karina Bradian. I am 12 years old and I go to Blaze High School. I am candidating for the Bristol City Youth Council because I believe that I'm a good listener and can represent young people's views. Additionally, I believe that I am hardworking and a collaborative person who can work in a team. The main issue that I am campaigning on is accelerated home building to make homes more affordable for young people, because I am aware that this is an issue not only in Bristol and the UK, but internationally, and one that I am planning to solve with your help. Another issue is transport and travel, which I am 100% sure that it is difficult for many to get to one place to another, and with this price. So I think if I could just the price to be reduced to a lower cost. Finally, the last issue that I'm campaigning on is a greener travel to be less damaging to the environment. Thank you for listening and vote for me.
Hello everyone, my name is Louis Afford and I'm standing for a position on the Bristol Youth City Council North. I am standing mainly on giving voices to and acting upon the wishes of young people in Bristol North and campaigning for your concerns that you bring forward to me. I'd also like to campaign on giving underprivileged students more opportunities in our community and to campaign for equality among the student body of Bristol as a whole. Finally, the climate change disaster is a pressing issue that I would like to campaign for among schools to become a more sustainable city, as schools and as students. Vote for me, Louis Afford.
Hello, my name is Lucy Morling, and I love to hear what young people have to say around me. During the pandemic, I've become more aware of the issues and problems that young people face because social media has become such a big part of our lives. If I was elected, I'd love to help make our voices heard. I think it's essential to not only help people get their ideas across, but to also give them ways to act on them themselves. This way we can do so many things together, which brings me on to another thing that's very important for me, which is getting everyone's views. I love talking to people and discovering new issues. Something I'm currently doing is helping plan the Bristol Youth Conference. I think this is a great way to start reaching out to all young people in Bristol. This way I'll be able to visit some youth forums and start discovering what issues many young people face. As well as this, I have issues that are important to me, such as problems surrounding body image and the stress and anxiety that comes with exams in school. I believe that support is currently too hard to access and that a simple link to a website just isn't enough. So I'd be so grateful if you could help me work with the Bristol City Youth Council so I can help reach out to young people whose voices deserve to be heard. Please vote for me, Lucy Morling.
Hello, I'm Jude Barton and I'm running for the Bristol Youth Council on the platform of equality. The lack of equality is a big problem in our society and we all know it. And although we have come far, we are nowhere near our end goal. Equality is ensuring individuals equal opportunities and make sure they don't have poorer life choices because of the place they came from, disabilities, or if they have different beliefs. But working together, we can improve equality for young people in Bristol. And that's why I am running for the Bristol Youth Council. Can you please help me?
Hi, I'm Isabella Hawkins and I'm a North Bristol Post-16 student at Redland Green School. I am standing for election to the Bristol City Youth Council because I want to give young people like you a chance to get your voices heard. Just because you haven't reached 18 yet and you can't vote doesn't mean your voice means nothing. I want to give you the chance to get your view heard and understood and to make real positive change in the world. One of the areas I'm most passionate about is the growing climate crisis. And from the huge numbers of you that attended the climate strikes, I can tell you really care about it too. Our seas continue to rise, the land becomes polluted, and temperatures continue to climb. We need to act now. We need to find new solutions to prevent or mitigate climate change, from improving the access to public transport or finding new ways to become less reliant on unrenewable fossil fuels. As young people and the future of this world, we have the right and the power to make that happen. I will help you to get your opinions heard on this crisis so that you can help be part of this solution. Please vote for me, Isabella Hawkins, if you want someone to help you make the world a better place.
Hi, my name is Theodore Bradwell and I go to Bristol Grammar School. Bristol is a brilliant, diverse place full of young people, but it's not without its issues, and the first step to tackling these issues is finding them. People often don't speak out because they think their voices are just going to get ignored, which is why if I get elected, my first goal will be to improve how young people can talk to and give feedback to the councillors, especially on the decisions they've made that affect young people just as much as it affects them, because it's our Bristol too. I intend to organise more questionnaires and opportunities for young people to raise concerns and ideas with councillors and other people making important decisions. So please vote for me, Theodore Bradwell, to help make Bristol better.
Hi, my name is Jessie and I'm doing Bristol City Youth Council because I want homelessness gone forever. People in the town I see are always having blankets trying to keep themselves warm this winter, and I want people like them to have a home this year. This is the reason I want to do this, because homelessness is one of the things out there currently. Over 500k people are homeless in our streets today in the UK. Another thing I would like to do is to have dog-free parks. And I know a lot of people have dogs, and another reason I would like to do this is to help the environment by building dog-free parks, which means there could be more trees inside the parks and maybe more playground equipment for the kids to have fun. Thank you, and vote for Jessie.
Hi, I'm Matilda Crockford and I go to Bristol Free School. I am standing for Bristol City Youth Council because adults are always telling us what to do and what's best for our future, but we need a say too. I would like to campaign on mental and physical health. Lots of young people face both mental and physical challenges every day. I personally love sports and I know lots of other young people that do as well. Sports are a great opportunity for being healthier, happier and making new friends. Therefore, I would like to make more opportunities for sports and other youth clubs. I would also like to campaign to improve public transport and promote other ways of getting to places, like walking or cycling, so I can make Bristol greener. Please vote for me, Matilda Crawford. Thanks.